Hey there, I'm Micah and welcome back to Rare Plants in Paris. Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Micah et bienvenue à Rare Plants in Paris. And in here we have an intro song. Rare plants, rare plants, rare plants in Paris. Disclaimer, that is for you to not unsubscribe, okay? So today we're gonna talk about my Caladium collection. Ta-da! I know you're in this channel for rare plants, and caladiums are not rare plants, at least in my case. Maybe for some other people they are rare, but I love them just the same. It doesn't mean that I'm just limited to taking care of rare plants. If you're still here after I sang and after this disclaimer, I love you so much. Hold on, I don't know how many I have. I have a total of 19 caladiums. They should have been 21, but 2 didn't make it because there are too many. So this is not my first year with caladiums. This is actually my 3rd year with them. My very first time seeing them was in Brooklyn. In the streets of New York, as in any major city, there's a lot of like flowers, tulips. But in New York, there was this one block in Brooklyn. I was just walking around and I saw it and it's full of caladiums. I was like, oh my God, I want one of those. And then I found out they're called caladiums. They're very popular in Florida. Like a lot of houses in Florida have them. But I was moving to Paris, so when I got in Paris, I decided to get me a couple. So to experiment, the first one I got is from the Lumba Garden. It's a tuber. They look like potatoes. I planted it, put it in soil, just like that, watered it, and then poof, the very first leaf it gave me was this giant white leaf. I just immediately fell in love. And then the second caladium I got, I found it in Paris. It's just so pink because I'm so fascinated by it. Even if it's sick, I took it in because obviously it looks like, I don't know, a hipster lettuce. And surprisingly, even if I had this spider mite infestation in the summer, it was the only leaf that didn't disappoint me back then because it's the only one that just thrives. There are 2 types of caladiums. One is fancy leaf and the other is strap leaf. Fancy leaves are the ones that are big, looks like elephant ears. Strap leaves are the ones that are kind of curled. In the spring, if you have tubers, you plant them in, and I would say you will just wait 2 weeks and then the first sprout will come out. Actively water it and fertilize it during the growing season, but then as soon as the first frost arrives, you either have the option to remove the tubers, cut it, store the tubers away, or you have the other option, which is to keep it in the same pot, let it be, don't water it, and then water it back during the start of the next growing season. Yes, so I have 19 caladiums, and truth be told, I regret it. I will never ever hoard again. I wanted just a good photo with a lot of caladiums, but then I really didn't think of the situations that happened after it. So I got the bulbs, right? So I got 21 bulbs. Some of them I ordered from the Lumba Garden, and some of them I ordered in Paris. I went to this plant store, it's called What the Flower. Then of course I have to buy pots and then soil. For the pots, I use like a plastic pot like this. This one is specifically from Riviera. And as for the soil, normally for all of my plants, I use bio mix. It's this Dutch high quality type of soil and it's not cheap. But since I have 21 bulbs, I thought to myself, I should maybe just invest in like regular soil because first, they're not really rare plants, and then second, it's like they're only seasonal. They only sprout during the growing season and then back to nothing. So I thought of just using regular soil. Unfortunately, the regular soil I bought is infested with fungus gnats. Massive infestation. I tried various methods. Let me know in the description down below if you want me to talk about fungus gnats, okay? Because I have a lot of good tips. The only thing that worked for me is the Bacillus natural insecticide. I sprayed it with insecticide with Raid and it worked like a charm. As far as I know, they're all fungus gnats free. Also, I changed the soil, I changed the pot, like I put them all in terracotta so they dry out quickly, then just like, you know, keeping the moisture in. Unfortunately, because of this incident, I do not have a giant leaf this season. I feel like this year it's about quantity over quality versus last year. I only had 2, but they're massive and they're huge. They are way too many. The stars just didn't align for them, like with the fungus gnats, with the soil, with the pots, and with the light requirements. Even then, they're still really pretty, but it's just c'est vraiment dommage qu'il n'y a pas de grande sorry, it's really just so sad that I don't have those giant leaves. What I plan to do with them, because there are too many, I would probably sell some of them. The ones I really like, I will keep them, and then I will make an update video after a year to keep you guys posted, and at the same time to see if there's any improvement. But yeah, your girl was very greedy, so I think this was my karma. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy like me. No, but seriously, thanks to this Caladiums, I really came to that point where, oh my god, I am hoarding so much plants and there's not enough space anymore, that actually some of them are not receiving the proper light and requirements that they need. Voila, I learned my lesson in there. Anyway, let me show you some of my Caladiums. We start with my very first Caladium, and that is Caladium Garden White. It is so tiny. I'm just gonna put a flashback in here how it looked like in the past. When I received this Caladium, the tubers were really big. Me and my friends, we decided to experiment on our Caladium bulbs. One friend gets to keep the bulbs in the pot, doesn't do anything about it, forgets about it, and then takes it out in the spring and waters it. The other friend takes it out right away just before the fall or early in the fall, and the other friend, that is me, takes the tubers out in the late fall, meaning almost December. So that's what I did. To me, it just didn't work that I took the bulbs out in December. The bulbs shrank so much. I don't know if it's really about digging them up in December, but that's what happened. So it's so small. I was praying that this would give me the same leaf again, but I really much doubt it. It's not happy. Strawberry Star. This is my very first sprout this year. It just matured really fast, but also the problem was it was the one that has the most fungus gnats, and since nothing really worked with whatever method I was trying to do, I just decided to just remove the old soil and put it in a new soil, and since then, yes, it survived. It has never given me back those big leaves that it used to have. I feel like she was mad at me, so this is her revenge. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes, because it's only August, and like for the other Caladium I had last year, she gave me like this beautiful leaves almost in September. So who knows, hopefully she does the same. Miss Maffei. Yeah, I love her so much that I actually have 3 of them. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. I think she's just really gorgeous, just so pretty. This Caladium to me is like a little princess that has a lot of attitude. Pink Blossom. So for this one, the pink is actually kind of like transparent. Not my favorite, but it's super cute. I don't know how to say this one. Candidum Senior. Cherry Blossom. This is my favorite for this year. It's called Rhapsody. Tequila Sunrise. Not the drink. Oh, this one I love too. It gave me this really tall leaf that hit the ceiling. Seafoam Pink. Not sure if you can see, but it's a little transparent. See my fingers over there? Hello. Postman Joiner. I love that it has dark stems. Tapestry. White Christmas. Caroline Warden. Spring Fling. Florida Fantasy. Fiesta. So, which one is your favorite Caladium? Let me know down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Ciao!